wars often create strange alliances, and that was definitely true during the Second World War. The United States, Great Britain, and the Soviet Union were allies in their fight against Germany, but they were very different allies. The Soviet Union, of course, represented communism, totalitarian communism. The United States and Great Britain stood for democratic values and elected governments. They shared, of course, a common opponent in Nazi Germany. And that common opponent was powerful enough to forge this alliance among three very different nations.
Plan of battle for today, drawn up by the Combined Operations Planning Committee and approved by the Commanding General. The White Force, lead group, low squadron. We've crossed the invisible line of enemy radar. The Hun is expecting us. Steel helmets go on. Watchful eyes strain. Tight formations are held tighter still. Tense gunners more alert because here it comes. The enemy coast. From up here, it looks the same as any other. Houses, roads, green fields, factories, waterways. But they are the houses and fields of those who invade and oppress. They are the factories and roads of the people who twice in one generation have flooded the world with suffering. Suffering in such quantity as the history of the human race has never known. Brought torment and anguish into countless American homes. Gold stars and telegrams from the War Department. The first plaque, just harmless-looking, silent puffs of smoke. Only each puff is a shell exploding, throwing shrapnel around the sky. Exactly the range, accurate flak by radio prediction. 5 miles down, Nazi anti-aircraft batteries have calculated the altitude, speed, and course. Where will the next one hit? You try not to be there.
The alliance was most threatened by the behavior of the Soviet Union in Eastern Europe. As Soviet armies pushed westward, headed toward Germany, they liberated the nations of Eastern Europe from German control. And as they did so, they ensured that those nations would always be subordinate to the Soviet Union. They created puppet governments in Eastern Europe to ensure that the Soviet Union would never again be threatened by an invasion from Western Europe. But in creating those puppet governments, they violated the democratic principles that the United States and Great Britain had been fighting for during the Second World War. As a result, the alliance disintegrated no sooner than the war itself ended, and a new Cold War began. The ideological differences that had been camouflaged by the common opponent of Germany now surged to the surface after 1945. And the United States and the Soviet Union became locked in an ideological confrontation between two very different systems of government, two very different systems of political behavior. The Cold War ended up lasting longer than the World War.